Oh, hey, folks. Paul with you here. Um, as if I don't have enough trouble already in my life, there's something going on here with my family. And what I have done is it's going to be Peaky Blinders, or they're not getting any more money. That's what's going to happen here. And we've got all the clothing and everything, and I want them to go out and do it. And my wife is lukewarm on it because she's already done it. She kind of went to my son's graduation, and my son never bothered even calling me or anything, or taking some nice pictures, because my son doesn't want to talk to me. He never did. This is not a new thing. This has been. I mean, this was like this ever since he was like 4 years old. I mean, I can remember watching him in the crib, and I'm trying to, I saw him for the first time when he was 4 months old, and I'm sitting there looking at him in his crib, and the Filipino woman came over, the one that was babysitting, and she said, "Here, just look after him for a few minutes." Yeah, right. Okay. My son took one look at me and didn't know how to make heads or tails out of me. And, the only thing I could think of is to get the bottle. And I got the bottle, and then I smiled at him and I said, "Look, bottle, yum." And that was enough to set him off. And I couldn't wait for the wet nurse, or whatever the fuck she was, to get back. So she finally got back, and he was, peace was restored. Okay. But he's always been like this. So now, I don't like to try to butt into his love life. You know what I mean? Because I think it's not right. I don't want to get into his love life. Anyways, let me show you the latest of what's going on now. My wife is not getting money because I refuse to send them one more penny without them doing the Peaky Blinders. You understand? Well, maybe a lot of you don't know what I'm talking about, but anyways, it's my son is so gay in some ways. Man, there's nothing I can do. Even if I was there with him, if I asked him to go play disc golf, he wouldn't do it. He went one time when I insisted, because there was a place you could actually throw over there, which is rare. And he wore this Fu Manchu fucking weird collared monk suit to go and play frisbee golf, because he was with his girlfriend who left him. But that was back in the good days, before they had sex, and they were, just kind of buddying up there. I guess. I don't know. I don't know that for sure. But anyways, the inevitable happened, and she left. And my son was all torn up about it. And I said, "I didn't want to bother you." And he goes, "No, I'm really, really sad. I'm really hurting. And you don't say anything to me." I said, "I don't want to get involved. I don't want to, act like I know it all or something like this. I know it's your problem, and I just want you to work it out. There's nothing I can say anyway. It's not like you come crying to me, on my shoulder." Meta-ly speaking on the internet. So now his girlfriend has left him, okay? And he's all bummed out about it. And here's the latest thing that I've got to put up with, okay? This is what he's decided to start chumming around with. This one right here, okay? This one. Do I need to say any more? The only thing I said is hubba hubba. Let me see if I can. Do I get this? Sorry, folks, I got to figure out how to do this. Hold on. Okay, I think I can go forward now. Okay, this is the girl. Okay? Now, can you say shabu? Shabu is the cocaine. Do you understand? Is there anything difficult about this? Look at her eyes. All right? This is an 18-year-old girl. She's just graduating high school. My son is 19. We need this like a fucking hole in the head. You understand? Let me see if I can find the other fucking picture of her. Okay. This is her blowing you a kiss. Okay. Need I say any more? Not that she's ugly. She's not getting any uglier, believe me. Let me see if I can figure out if there's any more pictures. Oh, and this right here, okay? Just for good measure, my son has now met the woman of his dreams, and they are going to live in eternal bliss in the Philippines there. Let's see what she's running down there. Let me get the thing all the way up here. This is what I'm dealing with now, okay? All right, let's see her twerk or whatever it is she's going to do. Okay, so give my son credit, okay? He's managed to get some girl like this interested in him. But the trump card here, folks, is this right here. You only need to look at the eyes. And this is a, quote, country girl, according to my wife. And she doesn't do drugs or anything. Trust me, folks, okay? Would you just, hear me out? Trust me, okay? So there it is. And then there's the house that they live in, which is a nice house, which is not something you see in the Philippines every day. So just that is what we're dealing with here. And now my son is going to be following this one around like a little puppy. You understand? Like a little lost puppy. Oh my God. You know what? You know what I'm going to do? I figured out the name of that fucking idiot. His name is Timcast. You want to change the name of the show to Paulcast? And I'll get one of those fucking black hats. And I'll get a pair of headphones and put them on top of the fucking hat. I mean, do they have like a backup emergency pair for him? I mean, it's so idiotic.